Hi, glad you're watching this video. Have you ever had a mild cold, a headache, insomnia, or a stiff neck and shoulders, but rushed to the pharmacy to buy medicine? In fact, many mild symptoms can be completely improved by natural, safe methods. And the great thing is, everything can be right in your garden. Perilla leaves, lemongrass stalks, ginger branches, basil plants that you thought were only for cooking are actually precious medicinal herbs that our ancestors have used for hundreds of years. In today's video, I will share with you methods to treat mild illnesses without using medicine, using only easy to find, easy to make, easy to do plants at home. Not only does it help you and your loved ones become healthier, it is also a way of life. Living naturally, increasing resistance, not depending on medicine. If you are middle-aged, elderly, or simply looking for a healthy and sustainable way to get healthy, you are in the right place. Let's explore step by step with me. 2. Why should you choose the garden method? In modern life, it is understandable that many people turn to Western medicine as a quick solution to immediately solve health problems. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, is dependence on medicine, especially for mild illnesses, a good long-term choice for the body? 1. Western medicine is convenient, but not always good. Western medicine is effective in many cases, but also comes with side effects: hot liver, stomach pain, reduced resistance if used too much. For mild illnesses such as flu, bloating, headache, insomnia, taking medicine immediately is not always necessary. Sometimes, all your body needs is a cup of hot ginger tea, a steam bath with lemongrass leaves, or a deep sleep after a massage with mugwort. 2. Plants and leaves around us, a forgotten treasure. In your garden, in the corners of the country market, or even on the balcony of a city apartment, you can completely find natural medicines that our grandparents have trusted for hundreds of years. Perilla leaves, basil, lemongrass, ginger, turmeric, mugwort, aloe vera, pennywort are not only cooking ingredients, but also folk remedies that help reduce fever, treat cough, relieve colds, cool down, reduce body aches and pains. 3. Safe, economical self-control of health. The biggest advantage of this method is that it is inexpensive, easy to do, and harmless if used correctly. You don't need to run to the pharmacy. You don't need to worry about being allergic to Western medicine or being dependent on chemicals. Most importantly, you are gradually learning how to listen to your body, using what is closest to you to heal. That is the value of living in harmony with nature. 4. Living in harmony with nature, a global trend. More and more people in the world are returning to a natural way of living, eating clean, drinking herbal water, using essential oils, walking more. This is not just a trend, but a lifestyle that helps prevent diseases from the root, strengthens the immune system, and helps the mind relax more. When you change your way of thinking from when you are sick you have to take medicine to when you have a mild illness you should support your body to recover naturally, you will find yourself much more confident and proactive in taking care of your health. And now, let's go with me to the most interesting part: specific types of leafy plants and simple ways to use them at home. You will be surprised to know that these medicinal herbs may be right outside your porch. Introducing common medicinal plants that are easy to grow and easy to use. You don't need to go far, just pay a little attention. You will see that there are many familiar plants around you, but they are valuable medicinal herbs that you have never thought of. Below is a list of easy-to-grow, easy-to-find plants that are extremely useful in supporting the treatment of mild illnesses, enhancing resistance, and taking care of your health every day. 1. Perilla leaves. Treating colds, detoxifying, good for digestion. Characteristics: purple or green leaves. Characteristic aroma: often eaten raw, cooked in porridge. Uses: relieves colds, reduces mild fever, helps sweat, disperses wind and cold, reduces bloating, indigestion. How to use: cook perilla porridge, drink fresh perilla leaf juice, or steam when you have a cold. 2. Ginger. Strong antibacterial, treats cough and cold stomach. Characteristics: spicy rhizome, easy to grow in pots. Uses: anti-cold, reduces cough, stimulates digestion, reduces nausea, stomachache. How to use: make ginger honey tea, simmer ginger water with lemongrass to steam or drink. 3. Perilla. Relieves colds, disinfects, treats itchy skin. Characteristics: small leaves, strong aroma, square stem, often found in vegetable gardens. Uses: increases sweating, reduces fever. 5. Mugwort. Treats pain, regulates blood circulation. Characteristics: pinnate leaves, strong aroma. Uses: treats bone and joint pain, stiff neck and shoulders, regulates menstruation, warms the body. How to use: heat dried mugwort for compresses. Boil water for foot soak to treat insomnia. 6. Aloe vera. Cools, treats internal heat, nourishes the skin. Characteristics: succulent stem, thick leaves with clear gel. Uses: soothes minor burns, insect bites. Cools, aids digestion, nourishes the skin, treats acne. How to use: make cool aloe vera water. Apply directly to the skin. 7. Gotu kola. Cooling, liver cooling, acne reducing. Characteristics: round leaves, often grow close to the ground, easy to grow. Uses: detoxifying, liver cooling, support blood pressure, anti-inflammatory. How to use: make Gotu kola smoothie, drink Gotu kola decoction 2 to 3 times a week. 8. Garlic. Antibacterial, increases resistance. Characteristics: small bulbs, easy to grow from garlic cloves. Uses: kills bacteria, antivirus, treats coughs, colds, reduces cholesterol. How to use: eat 1 clove raw/day, soak garlic in honey and drink when coughing. These plants are not only easy to find, but can also become natural healthcare companions for the whole family. So how to use these leafy plants simply, safely, and effectively at home? The next part will be specific instructions, step by step, you just need to follow. Specific instructions on some home remedies. Now comes the part that many people have been waiting for: how to immediately apply familiar leafy plants into home remedies for mild illnesses. I will guide you step by step, not complicated, not time-consuming, but the results will surprise you. 1. Ginger honey tea. Treat cough, warm stomach, relieve sore throat. Ingredients: 2 slices of fresh ginger, 1 spoon of pure honey, 200 milliliters of hot water. How to make: crush the ginger, put it in a cup, pour boiling water in, let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes, stir well with honey, and drink warm. 4. Lemongrass water. Purifies the body, increases resistance. Ingredients: 2 lemongrass stalks crushed, 1 fresh lemon, 500 milliliters of water. How to make: boil lemongrass with water for 10 minutes. Let it cool down. Squeeze lemon in. Can add a little honey. Note: drinking in the morning will be more effective. Effect: purifies the liver, cools down, supports the immune system. 5. Appling mugwort. Reduces joint pain, stiff shoulders and neck. Ingredients: 1 handful of fresh mugwort, a little coarse salt. How to make: heat the mugwort with salt. Put it in a cloth bag or clean towel. Apply to the painful area for about 15 to 20 minutes. Note: avoid overheating to cause burns. Effect: reduces pain in the neck, shoulders, and back. Especially effective for middle-aged people. 6. Soaking feet in mugwort leaves. Treats insomnia, improves blood circulation. Ingredients: a handful of fresh mugwort leaves, 2 liters of water. How to make: boil the mugwort leaves for 15 minutes. Pour into a basin. Add water to warm it up. Soak feet for 15 to 20 minutes before going to bed. Note: do not soak for too long. Do not soak when having a high fever. Effect: relax, sleep deeply, especially useful for the elderly. 7. Gotu kola juice. Cooling, beautifying skin, reducing acne. Ingredients: a handful of fresh gotu kola, rock sugar, optional. How to make. Wash gotu kola. Blend with water. Filter to get the juice to drink. You can lightly cook it with rock sugar if you want to preserve it for a long time. Note: do not drink too much. Easy to get a cold stomach. Effect: cooling the body, beautifying the skin, cooling the liver. These methods are not expensive, not complicated, but bring real effects if you are persistent and know how to listen to your body. Try one of the above methods and feel the change. In the next part, I will tell you real stories. People who have transformed themselves thanks to the plants and leaves around their garden. There are 2 real stories. Successful users. We have just gone through very specific knowledge and instructions. But sometimes a real story, a real event, is the biggest source of motivation for you to believe and start your natural healthcare journey. Story 1. Ms. Lan, 62 years old, living in Kanto. Ms. Lan has suffered from neck and shoulder pain for many years. Every morning when she wakes up, her neck feels stiff, turning left and right is painful. She used to take painkillers, but the more she took them, the weaker her stomach became, and she couldn't sleep at night. One day she happened to watch a video sharing how to apply mugwort and salt, so she tried it. At first she just thought, just to know. But after only 1 week, applying it for 20 minutes every day before going to bed, she felt much lighter, slept better, and woke up with no more pain like before. Now every day she spends 10 minutes preparing mugwort leaves. No more painkillers. She jokingly said, "My back and neck are healthy thanks to plants and leaves. No need to spend money on medicine." Story 2. Mr. Hui, 36 years old, office worker in Hanoi. Office work often causes Mr. Hui to suffer from stress, headaches, and insomnia. He has tried many herbal sleeping pills, functional foods, but they only help for a few days. A friend advised him to try steaming with lemongrass, perilla, lemon leaves every week, and combining it with a foot bath with mugwort leaves before going to bed. At first, he was skeptical, because it sounded like a word-of-mouth tip. But after 3 weeks of perseverance, he felt more relaxed, his mind was lighter, and he slept much easier at night. Now he calls it a time to reset himself after a long day. His wife is also addicted. The whole family uses this natural method to take care of their health. Ms. Lan and Mr. Hui are just 2 of many people who have changed their lives from simple things, plants and leaves around the house. You don't need a lot of money, no need for modern equipment. Just believe in nature, act every day, and listen to your body. Miracles will come. In the following section, I will share more important notes when applying folk methods so that you can use them correctly and safely. Notes: when applying the leaf plant method at home. Although the method of using plants and leaves from your garden is very benign and effective, to be absolutely safe, you need to remember some important notes below. 1. Do not completely replace Western medicine when the disease is severe. These folk methods should only be applied to mild diseases, supporting treatment, but not 2. Use the correct dosage. Do not abuse. Even though it is a natural herb, if used in the wrong dosage, too much, too often, it can be harmful. For example, hot ginger. Using too much can cause heat. Drinking too much pennywort can easily cause a cold stomach. Listen to your body. If it does not suit you, stop. 3. Check for allergies before using on the skin. With leaves applied, rubbed, soaked, you should test a little on a small area of skin first to see the reaction. Avoid using on sensitive skin or open wounds. 4. Depending on the body and age, the elderly, children, pregnant women should consult a specialist before using certain herbs. For example, mugwort, good for pain, but not suitable for pregnant women. 5. Form a habit. Don't use it in a trendy way. The effectiveness of traditional herbal plants comes from perseverance and regularity. It's not like steaming with lemongrass today will cure you tomorrow. It's necessary to form a habit, like a natural way of life. When applying natural healing methods using herbs around the house, the most important thing is use it correctly, at the right time, and with the right person. Be a smart consumer. Take advantage of traditional knowledge, but always understand the limits. And right after this, I will summarize the entire content and send you a final message full of inspiration for you to start your journey of living a healthy life without medicine. Dear friend, over the past 20 minutes, we have been on a very special journey together. A journey back to nature, with the herbs around the garden to take care of our health. From perilla, lemongrass, ginger, mugwort, to the real stories of Ms. Lan and Mr. Hui, you can clearly see that living healthy does not necessarily have to be expensive. Taking care of your body does not always require medication. Small changes, if correct and regular, can make a big difference. Message to you. Start today. It could be a cup of ginger tea in the morning, a steam bath with lemongrass every week, or simply plant a small perilla bush on the balcony. Each small step is you empowering yourself to take control of your health. Call to action. If you find this video useful, please like to support the channel. Share so that more people know how to live naturally healthy. Comment to share your experiences or the remedies you are applying. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next shares from me, where you will be inspired to live healthy every day. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Wishing you and your family good health, peace, and living in harmony with nature every day.